Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Breachway, a sci-fi roguelike deck builder that I'm excited to be checking out an alpha demo for here today. The game is a self-proclaimed combination of FTL and Slay the Spire, so I'm very curious to see what they're going to be doing with that combo and what exactly that is going to mean. But let's hop on in. Before starting a game, you need to select a ship. Each ship has different weapons, shield generator, and support equipment. This results in different starting decks and playstyles. Equipment such as weapons and shield generators are mounted onto the appropriate hardpoints present on your ship. Each piece of equipment contains a few starting cards and has slots to add more cards as you play. For your first run, select the Arbalest as your starting ship. This serves as a good introduction to the game's mechanics. I mean, hey, credit where credit's due, they do let me change. Again, early alpha demo, keep that in mind as we get in. Very, very subject to change very, very early on. The system up ahead has been thrown into chaos ever since the Starkin Advance Force arrived. Around the same time, most comm arrays started malfunctioning, and now inter-system communication has gone totally silent. Some of the local free roamers are claiming that this is being used to cover up something big happening in the system. Everyone there is on edge now. You should take care traversing in the system. Okay. This is your ship's status bar. It contains information on your current hull points and credits. Click on it to display the full UI. This is your ship's reactor. It powers your ship, generating the resources needed to play cards while in combat. The reactor power is distributed between the following: ordnance production for attacks, energy production for defense and abilities, mass production for upgrades and repairs. You can upgrade your reactor for a cost, gaining 1 extra power per upgrade. Click the upgrade button to do so. Add the power to one of your 3 resource types. You can change the power distribution at any time with minus or plus. That's good to know. So we're not locking ourselves into it. Go for power. All right. That was kind of nice. Like a big old solar system. Enemy ship detected. You take a deep breath and power up the ship's combat systems for the first time. There are 3 card types in Breachway, identified by the symbol at the top part of a card. Attack cards, the main source of damage, use ordnance as their primary cost. Tactical for, using energy, support. Gotcha. Having the right cards for play in a given situation is key. If you draw cards that are not useful in the moment, you can discard them by right-clicking them. This will free up card slots for you to draw new cards at the end of the next turn. Or at the end of this turn. That's actually a really neat but simple mechanic. I like that. Each enemy equipment plays 1 card at a time. You can hover over enemy cards to see what effect they will have. A card can take 1 to 3 turns to play, indicated by the amount of bars it has, and when the bars fill up, it will get played on the enemy's next turn. Cards about to be played are highlighted with a white border, so that one's going to be played. Attacking equipment and reducing its durability down to 0 will break it, rendering it unable to play any cards, and any effects related to that equipment are then disabled. Once it's broken, it will take 3 turns to be repaired. Attacks that have precision can target specific equipment. Attacks without will have it randomly distributed between different enemy pieces. Shields are the main way of preventing incoming damage, and shield points are persistent between turns, but reduced by half at the start of each turn. So, okay, they don't go away completely, but they do go down by half. Shield duration will prevent shield points from being reduced. Cool. So we have 8 red mana, 4 green, 4 blue, and we have an income of 4/2/2. Gain 1 green mana for every 2 red mana you spend this turn. Deal 4 damage, and all pulse cards played this turn deal an extra damage. So could I theoretically just, hold off a turn and then... So we would have 12, so we could go 3, 6, 9... I mean, we could ditch this. If we draw another laser pulse, we could just go super ham. What is this, though? You can do 4 damage, returns to draw pod. We also don't have a shield or anything, if that matters. Gain 2. Okay, actually, I don't care about that. Yeah, let's just actually end turn, because I don't see a cap. Can we go above? We can. Okay. So we have How much do we have? Target lock, deal +1 damage. So you're going to be doing a laser pulse. That has 12 health. I can already take that down. So we can play target lock. You know what? Sure. Play target lock. Improve my damage by 1. Okay, this has precision. Oh my god, that's so loud. I'm counting on this actually taking it down. What the hell, man? The ratio! Look at the sound that... Okay. Alpha demo. Did I break it? I did not break it because you had shields. Okay. That is okay. Alright, well, we still have the +1. So theoretically, you had shields on. Gotcha. So that blocked before it went to here. I thought that was going to be only if I targeted them directly, but I guess that's not a thing. If I'm targeting anything, I guess it's targeting them directly because their health went down, but also the shields prevented me from getting a lethal. Okay. Well, at this point, if I just go all out on an attack here, it doesn't really matter. Bye-bye. Generate shield points. Irrelevant. Give me the damage I need to kill. All in on kill. So you have no shields right now. You're just going to be gaining shields. Can't believe this sound mix is so out of whack there. After every combat encounter, you get credits and the option to upgrade equipment, which opens up the card drafting menu. Okay. Each equipment has its own library of cards where you get a random pick to add to it. Some more powerful and or advanced cards require you to have a number of cards already in your equipment in order to show up as an option. Upgrade equipment. Pulse laser. Interesting. Okay. Deal 6 damage in 1 turn. Deplete. But it's very, very cheap. I mean, I want to upgrade my laser. Pulse laser. Sure. Sounds good to me. Undetected enemy ship approaching. Well, ships have a chance to catch you off guard and make you start combat with a disadvantage. In these cases, the enemy ship goes first at the start of combat. Oof. Your enemy just fired a missile. They have a delay of 1 or more turns before they can hit. Time in which you can shoot them down with point defense cards or add shield points to prevent damage. Yes. You can see any incoming missile in the lower left part of the screen above your hull points. Every turn you generate resources based off how much reactor power. Yes. Once per turn you can remove reactor power from a resource type by right-clicking it and add it to another by left-clicking. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Probably should have put it in blue, but whatever. Okay, so we have this coming in 1 turn. Theoretically, it's imminent. Can I shoot it down like this? I can't shoot it down with like a laser, it looks like. And I don't have anything... Yeah, I don't have anything that would theoretically even help here. So I'm going to go all in on trying to attack you. I can take down your barrier, which you're going to be doing next turn. That seems fine. Since I mean, if I can't do it anyways, I might as well take this down. Taking down the Firefly could have been good too, but I just... Hopefully I'll get whatever card it was talking about to be able to actually defend from that. Okay, missile. Rearm. I don't have the shields I need. We unfortunately don't have the, we don't have the ability to do this. But that's going to be in a turn. In order to keep my damage buff, I need to play an attack this turn. I don't have enough for that, so we're going to discard that. Add a card slot. That's going to take too long. All right. I'll give that a shot. Keep my buff. All right, so we could put up the barrier now. And then next turn, we can go all in on like a super lethal. That seems like a good call. All right. Could we kill now, though? No. Wait. So we go up to 9. I lose my damage buff. Oh, curse you. It's fine. Okay, so the shield actually did get to block it. Good. All pulse cards do extra damage. Take out the weapon. I could play the barrier. I guess I don't think there's a reason to. You're left with 1 health, you son of a gun. I really like this, the energy swapping system. I think it's really clever. Target lock. Did I not upkeep it? Interesting. So the shields, you have 6, but it's going to go down to 3 next turn, so it's really cost effective. We have 9 next turn. Truthfully, if we can play this next turn, which we can, then we might as well play the barrier right now. Not that it won't matter. We're going to go for we can go for target lock and then play literally every laser pulse. Oh my god, the sound is select equipment to add a card to. Chance to return an attack card from your discard pile. So those are the options of cards that I might get. Is that what you're telling me? Light torpedo. Yeah, I mean, four damage. All pulse cards do more. Return a laser card from the discard pile to your hand, and pulse cards cost -1 this turn. Ooh, I actually really like the sound of that. Yeah, from like the core combat perspective, which is again like the point of the demo, I'm really impressed. I don't have enough for another boost. Is 4 enough? Like, probably too much. I could go for... I could do like a 3 and then... Shields are pretty expensive. This is safer. We could always shift it in combat. Because the thing is, if I'm saving my attack cards to play all in the same turn anyways, I probably don't need the 4. You notice a distress signal coming from an escape pod. Someone probably fled a critically damaged ship. Sort of. Pick up the escape pod and open it. You pick up the pod and try and pry it open in the cargo hold. It contains a panicked but relieved free roamer. The process proceeds to breathlessly tell you how he managed to escape just before his ship was torn apart by a torpedo. Welcome on board and proceed. You just picked up a new crew member. On pickup, a crew member gets automatically assigned to the first empty spot on your ship. Open the UI to see what the heck that means. Crew members need to be positioned next to equipment to operate it. This makes that equipment's cards show up during combat and adds an additional card slot to your hand. Gotcha. Crew keywords can affect some of the narrative event outcomes or change the way that event plays out entirely. Okay. So I didn't even have anything. So this is... The AI is... We got AI laser armory. So now we can have missiles, whether or not we want them or not. Credit cache maintenance dock. Give me money. Signal you picked up from an encrypted credit cache seems to lead to some debris of what used to be a trading post. Quickly attempt to hack it with your onboard computer before anyone else picks up the signal and shows up. You get access to part of the cache that's slightly encrypted and extract 50 credits. That was, 175 is what we need for more. To be clear, we can't space drift over to the other side. Ion attacks only will damage shields. When hitting the hull, any point of ion damage will instead apply an ionize. Ionize are very different effects based off of who it's applied to. The enemy, every 6 ionized points, delays 1 random card by a turn. On the player, it will disable 1 point of resource generation from a random resource for a turn. Okay. All ionized points get... And, okay. Removed at the end of turn. Flak deals random damage with a min and max range. Most attacks have a shredding value. If the hull damage dealt by that attack is equal to or higher than that value, it'll add shred to that enemy. I'm going to need to see. Shredding 5. Okay. Alright. If the hull damage dealt by the attack is equal to or higher than the shred value, it adds shred. Shred point increases the minimum damage dealt by enemy flak attacks by 1. Shred is reduced by 1 on turns where no new shred is applied. So basically, if this is a roll of 2 to 5, if it hits 5, it also applies shred, which increases my damage continually. Gotcha. 6 damage in a turn. We might as well play this. There's never really a reason to throw it. It's not a pulse card. Rearm. I don't know. You might want to trash that. You're going for the barrage. Yeah, I'm never drawing my shields on the first turn. I think we need to modify some stuff to get that to happen more, because yeah, I just don't have shields. I guess I need to upgrade my shields first. This effect will not expire. So this is just like a power. That being said, I still don't know if it's relevant. 3 or less, I don't really intend to do that, so... So okay, that is not a targeted, precise attack. Same deal, I'm going to save these up, charge them up. Ow, give me a shield, thank you. We got the laser pulse. So if we go for the barrier... Oh, you have a different attack. Flak barrage. Incoming minimum flak damage increased by 1. Counts down on turns with no shred applied. 6 ion damage. If it breaks a shield, add 6 ionize. Oof. I mean, so I'm going to take the 6 ionize, which will reduce my status, but... So, wait. So basically, either way, I'm going to be taking 6 ionize on myself. If I put up the shield, it breaks, and then I take 6 ionize. If I put up the shield, if I had 7 shield, then I could prevent it entirely. Otherwise, just no. I'm going to save the barrier for the next turn. So put that down to 7, 10. I think I'm going to go for the full AoE next turn, and we just save up some resources. We have way more than enough of that. Let's get more damage per turn for later. So we're going to take 6 ionize. Okay, that hit my... good. That hit there, which is ideal because I would not have had enough... Well, no, I would have, but still. Okay. I think we go for the unleash. Target lock. Catalyst pulse. There we go. So you are out of commission for multiple turns here. We could keep the barrier. We could not. I think we go on the offensive, right? Woo! Add a card slot. Costs 1 extra for every... I mean, sure. Wait, return a laser card from the discard pile. Do I have a discard pile right now? I do. And then pulse cards cost 1 less? Oh my god, you are screwed, my dude. Okay, so that's maxed out. Okay. Target lock. Can we do this? We can. Then we can do repeater pulse. 4 damage randomly. We get that back, and everything costs 1 less. How little does it have to get in order to be the right volume? Get out of here, punk. To take any equipment and subsystem rewards, drag them over to your cargo bay. Okay. Dynamo. Shield generator. Gain an energy every time you play a card from this equipment. Oh, interesting. I feel like I need my shield upgrade. Gain 2 shields for every production. Gain 10 shield points. Requires shields that are already active. Unlikely, to be honest. I do like that it shows you what you're going to be able to pick between. Subsystems, like the one you got, add various bonuses to compatible equipment pieces and the card that belong to it. And the cards that belong to it. Open the ship's status UI, take the subsystem, and put it on something. I was not ready yet. Okay, it only can be applied to the shield generator. Gain an energy every time you play a card from this. That helps. Energy is which one? That is my green. Okay. Theoretically, we get repaired. You're approaching a free roamer space station and a local trade hub. This should be a safe port to repair and resupply for the rest of the journey up ahead. Whoa! My ears! The store tab is where you can repair your ship as well as buy and sell equipment and subsystems. You can remove cards from any equipment you own by selecting that equipment and clicking on one of its cards, which will provide you with a button to remove that card for a cost. Okay. That's really good to know. I truly don't know if I want the missiles in my deck, which, to be clear, we could just do this instead. Light barrage. So, hold on. I just want to see. Pulse cards. Black. I think I'm more interested in, like, a passive. Black for missile rack, for the shield generator. I don't have another slot for the shield generator. 50% chance to add a Firefly missile card to your draw pile after every missile fire. That doesn't sound like something I want right now, even if it's a free thing. Yeah, I think I'm good. -2 shield or energy cost for shield cards from this equipment when you have no active shields. God, I wish this had another slot. That'd be so good. I could sell my missile rack, but, like, why would I? This is gonna bite me in the butt, but it's like, we want a thin deck, and I don't need this. I would rather get more energy per turn. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right, feels weird at the same time, because it feels like I want to buy some stuff, but, like, the Ion could have been potentially good, but we sort of want to have it be a little bit thin. Maybe I replace Pirate, Savvy, and Human. There, you can be my laser lady. Okay. Close it. Scooting on up. Ships have heat resistance and dissipation value. Heat resistance is the amount of heat a ship can sustain before overheating. Dissipation is the amount of heat removed at the end of each turn. When a ship overheats, it takes a hull damage for every point of heat above its heat resistance value. So, Ignite 2. Add 1 heat for every hull damage. 12 ion damage in 1 and then deplete. You're doing shield pulse. That doesn't bother me much. Is this going to be a waste, though? If we do whoop whoop, we'll be at 2. Now, I think we're going to get enough back that it's fine. So obviously we lose half of our shield, but that does mean that we have 6 shield on this turn still, which I think is going to be useful for us. They have 3 shield. There's no reason not to play this card. So we could do 3 repeater pulse, and then the others would cost 2, because I shouldn't have a... Okay, well, let me check my discard pile, but I'm pretty confident there is no laser card in my discard pile. So if I did an attack, so it'd be 4. Yeah, theoretically. Oh, this does 3. Wait, it pulled... Wait, it can pull itself back? That actually sucks that it can pull itself back. I don't want it to pull itself back. I didn't know it could do that. Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, yeah, it wasn't gonna... Hopefully they go from left to right. If they go from left to right, I'm fine. I mean, I think. But yeah, the fact that it pulled itself back was... It actually stopped me from being able to get lethal, because I don't have more of that. I'll get some more... Yeah, I'll just get some more energy, I guess. Oh, boy. So technically, I took none there. I am going to take 12 ion, which means I lose 2... Or it's an ion missile on top of things, too, so... Alright. I know you have a 3 shield, but that should... Okay. You can play all these. Break that bad boy. Break that bad boy. At this point, I just have to turn down the actual game itself, system-wide. Okay, so we're going to take the 12 ion, which is 2... Yeah, 2 energy penalty, which is just fine. Okay. You can be gaining how much shield? 3 shield? I'd rather wait then. We get to cast an entire extra card or so here. So I think I have something in my deck yet, so we can go for this. Repeater pulse, I suppose. Oh, if I could just keep going though. Now this only costs 1. You can throw it anywhere, it doesn't matter. Upgrade equipment. We got a PDC array, which... If a missile is incoming, destroy a missile. Otherwise, deal 2 damage. No VFX right now. Okay. This seems more worth using. Gain 4 shield points, then draw a shield card from your draw pile. Could be good. You redraw. You return a laser card. Fire as many laser pulses as your deplete allows, or as your energy allows. So, okay. So it's like I've already made my decision. I can't go back at this point. I just wanted to look at the deck. 3 damage, twice precision. It's obviously good with Catalyst Pulse, especially because it would go up to 4 damage twice, so it's kind of like it gets a 2 damage up penalty or benefit. This strictly uses my energy, which is a little wild. I'm going to be bottlenecked by that. I guess I'll get the paired pulse. But yeah, I wish I could have gone back there. I didn't want to lock myself in. Reactor upgrade. Escape pod. So that was a new, like... That was like a new person. I don't care about people. No, thank you. You approach a reactor production facility. It seems to be deserted due to all the fighting. Let's upgrade that reactor, shall we? After a bit of tinkering, your reactor comes back to life, humming along and more powerful than ever. Free upgrade. Sounds good, man. I'll get the... at this point, I'll get the 5. Do I need mass? Like, I feel like I barely need mass. I could get... Especially if I just removed this stuff from my deck. Like, is rearm good? Sure. Sure it is. But I could just go all in on that stuff. And we're fine. Can I... Oh. No, I don't think I want to trash it forever. Because conservation is good. Yeah, conservation is good. It's hard to say. Schmoove. Enemy drive signature detected. You power up the ship's systems in order to crew and order the crew to take their positions. Hello there, you. Oh boy. Oh, that's never happening. That's never happening. Please don't do 5 or more. 10% chance to discard an enemy attack card for every point of hull damage dealt. Return a laser card from the discard pile to your hand. So, oh, it's a laser card because it says right here in very tiny text. I didn't see that. It's probably really hard to see in the video as well. This says laser. I was strictly going based off of things that said laser in the name. Okay, well, actually, that's encouraging. Okay, only did 3. Good. 3, so I took 1 damage. They did not get any damage off. Okay, this is an extreme amount of aggression. Could we not? So if I play that, I can't get it back. So, I gotta think. When I played this last time, I did draw another one. I drew it right back. Yeah, it lets me draw it right back, which is good-ish. I could have tried to Catalyst Pulse and then hope I pulled back a Repeater Pulse. But either way, I can still only play 1 more of these, so we do the 4, and then 4 and 5. That's lethal on the Flak Barrage, if I do this right. Yeah. That works for me. So you should be doing no hull damage. All right, that was tight. Okay, so you're about to get that shielding as well. Definitely grab that. I think I can Repeater Pulse first and see what happens. Okay, we'll get rid of that shield. I currently have how much? 2? 2 to 5, shredding 5. I'll put up the barricade. I'm not going to chance it. Should we adjust anything? Yeah, honestly. It's not that target lock is bad. It, like, really isn't. But I just, God, I love the feeling of an all-out aggressive deck in this. It seems super good. Returns to draw pile when played. Ah! Didn't end up mattering. So Pulse Laser is now maxed. Gain a shield point every time you play a laser or ion attack. So that would be a passive that I would play and then I would get. I could see myself wanting to use Asteroid Ore. Like, if I'm going to be keeping this, that is a one-time injection. Do I want to play this? 1 and 1. It's a point defense. The thing is, there is a good chance that we play a fight that has no value, right? That just could happen. We could just go and fight them, and there's literally no benefit of it. An elite combat. No benefit of it whatsoever. Combat logistics. Reactor already switched to combat mode and ready to go. Even before you get a proper read on the enemy, your crew member has initiated reactor combat protocols, giving you a resource boost as you head into battle. Ooh, we have advantage. Oh, I mean, I'm so glad because this is absurd. Destroy up to 6 of this in 1 turn from now. It's not great. Destroy a missile and consume an ammo. I don't have any missiles. Gain shield points. It's annoying. So I think that we ditch this. We play rearm. Because we're not going to be able to play that other card next turn. We can play this 3 times. So we can do some stupid damage. I think it's worth it. A little silly. So we do have the repeater pulse. Okay, so it's going to be doing... So this is actually perfect. We do that, and then I think we ditch this. Do you have shields on? You do have shields on, so this is not perfect. Load missile tubes. Add missile defense ammo. I couldn't care less. So I'm aiming for that, if anything. But I barely even get it smack in. Probably should have just saved. Not really. Okay, so now you don't have shield. Destroy up to 6. Oh, that's a no for me, dog. I can't let you do that, Star Fox. And then we'll just kind of have to let you do that. I just can't take that missile. It's too rough for me. Okay, so we have a repeater pulse. You're going to be going for the laser pulse again, aren't you? Yeah. You have the shield, so... It's a bit spooky. It's just 3 damage twice. 4 damage. All right, we got it. God, I love the aggressive deck. So you do get 3 shields, yada yada, but we are completely locking them down from being able to play. Right? Yeah, we win. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why even. Oh, we get the paired pulse back too? That's an exciting one to get back. Bodied. Add 3 shield surge cards to your hand. If you don't have enough space, they get added to your draw pile. Shield pulse. Gain shield points. +2 for another tactical card in your hand. Yeah. Seems fine. Gain 1 attack points. Attack mana for every 2. I don't know. Red mana for every blue mana. 2 blue mana. It's good, but I don't spend that much blue mana. I don't really need that. I kind of don't care about an upgrade. That's sort of the truth here. I think that any upgrade I do at this point is sort of not good because I don't really want to add cards to my deck that aren't exciting to me. I could see auto shield being the only like viable thing that I might actually see myself playing. It's cheap enough. Well, I guess optimization could There could be... Okay, I see equivalence being potentially useful. That can be our way that we possibly generate blue mana. I don't really care about this pulse shield right now. Space station. Let's go to the space station. Probably just to sell some stuff. Okay. Oh, give me a laser upgrade, man. Start combat with 3 shield points. Gain an energy every time you play a card from this equipment. Engineering Bay. Draw an attack card if you ever end your turn with no attack cards in your hand. I mean, we could. And by that, kind of want to... There, okay. I can't really go with another, like, play a lot of this card to have success kind of a vibe. Point defense, shield generator, flak. I think I'm good. And I think I saved my money. Or not. Yeah, we're maxed out on those. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. All right, let's do another fight here. Enemy drive signature detected. You power up the ship's systems and order the crew to take their positions. Uh-oh. Okay. Now where'd the sounds go? Okay, so we could repeater pulse a lot of times here. Chance to discard attack. I mean, I think I kind of have to. I think I kind of have to. If I get unlucky and you get the shredding going on. I mean, I'm getting 5 extra green next turn. I think I can pass. Took a little bit of actual hull damage. Okay, so we go for... Oh, wait! Whoops! That's not the one I thought it was. I thought that was the gain green per blue. That is just... my bad. The good news is I can play all of these. That is literally just not the one I thought it was. I'm going to be taking this barrage here, unfortunately. Okay. Luckily, we got the 2. And there's the Rampart. That's the 10 defense. Light barrage. Equivalence. If I do paired pulse... Oh, do I do paired pulse, though? If I play this, what do I get back? I get back... Yeah, I don't think it... Oh, whatever. I would get back Repeater Pulse. I would rather play this then. You have a shield of 10? I can do 10. Oh. There's no point for me to attack. It's actually kind of dumb for me to attack. All right. The good news is I can do paired pulse, repeater pulse. Pull back paired pulse, potentially. Peepapaputi. Still have quite a bit of shield there because it has duration. You got this back, so I would need to do 20 damage this turn. The good news is I probably could. Let's just start going for it and see what happens. Yeah, I kind of thought so. All right, so we have 2 shield. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Nice try, guy. I can't believe we actually even have enough blue for the rearm, but that's why we have that 5. See, that's the perfect... The asteroid card, it's actually perfect for this. Because we just want enough to play the cards once, and then we don't care. Now we're just generating resources for it. Not that I don't even need. Should I play with my food? Nah. Send you to hell. I don't want to upgrade my equipment, Papa. But I'm curious what there is. Gain 5 green deplete. Another conservation is probably, like, legitimately good, though. All right. Well, all that being said, I unfortunately do have to run, which I mean it when I say unfortunate, because I could play a lot of this. I really enjoy it. Considering, like, this is the big disclaimer I want to say. Consider that this game is in alpha, okay? Consider that this game is in alpha. Think about, you know, potential polish, things like that over the course of time, and I think that this is going to be a true winner. I think that I can understand what they're saying with the combination of FTL and Slay the Spire, and it's not just it's space, the Spire, Slay the Space. It actually has the key component they're clearly talking about is, like, sort of, you have your crew management, stuff like that, but most importantly, it is about your reactor power management, which is a very important component of FTL, and about aiming at specific, basically, bays of the ship that then need to be repaired over the course of time. And I think that they implemented the combination of the 2 games in a really elegant way that doesn't feel too much like either of them, really. Like, to me, it doesn't feel too much like either of them, while feeling sort of like both of them. And that's kind of the dream place to be, because when you say something like, oh, it's FTL meets Slay the Spire, you are going to draw comparisons. That's just, you have asked for it when you've done that, and those are 2 juggernauts to ask for comparisons from. However, I think that it works out in this game's favor, since it's like, yes, I do taste the traces of those for sure. Like, I obviously can tell that, you know, you have inspirations from both. But as far as roguelike deck building mechanics go, this is doing some genuinely very, very different things, while being very familiar at the same time. But I love the power routing system, and having the 3 different types of mana that you kind of shift between. I think that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. That really is at the core of this game, what it's bringing to the table that's different. And in the deck builder genre, which is a genre that needs you to bring something different at this point. And at this point, I'm impressed. For an alpha, I play a lot of games that are further along in progress than this, and feel a lot less there. So hey, I can't wait to play more of this. Maybe I'll play more of this soon. Even there was another deck I could see what a full run's like. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it a hell of a lot. Go check out the demo with the link at the top description. My name is Retromation. We cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.